Hello, everyone. My name is Janelle Stewart, and welcome to ParentsMakingAnInvestment.com. Just wanted to encourage you, if you haven't already, if you want to read C31, it's the introduction to this video. And so you will know exactly where this video is connecting. And just want to tell you and share my story with you of just my experience of investing in other children, not just my kids, and the outcome for the child and also the outcome for mainly for the children, but just the wonderful feeling that you get knowing that you're investing in the life of a child. It doesn't matter if it is your child, it could be a neighbor, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, and it brings so much joy to plant seeds into their lives as well. So recently I was graced the opportunity to go on a field trip with a family member of mine. And just even when he didn't know that I was going to be there, but when he saw me, just the glow and how excited he was, and his face lit up so much from when he saw me and knowing at that moment that I was going with him on the field trip. It's just a good feeling for both of us. And just to know that I could take the time and commit myself and adjust my schedule, because I do have my kids that I do have to tend to and take care of. But even to know that I'm able to do that and I'm able to use my support system, so then that way I can be there for another child, brings so much joy to me. And knowing that this is not something that he will forget. I know that he won't forget this, because even in the flip side of this, I've seen and observed other people that have made an investment, and yeah, they might have not at the time considered making an investment. They might have just felt like, okay, they're doing me a favor, but I don't want you to see it as that today. I want you to get a different perspective, that it's not you're doing a favor for someone or for a family member or for a neighbor that is not able to pick up their child at that present moment, but you get an opportunity to invest in the child. And so because we have a different perspective, as opposed to saying I'm doing someone a favor, but now we have a perspective of saying I'm investing, then we now will take advantage of the opportunity. We will commit ourselves, and we will rise with patience and tolerance and just pour into these children's lives. And so this is what I'm compelling us all to do today, is not only to invest in our kids, but take advantage of the opportunities that we have when it comes along for someone, when someone else asks us, a family member, a friend, or a significant other, to help them with their child. See it as an investment that you are making in the life of that child. It goes such a long way. I'm saying that because I've seen it done in the life of my own child, my own children. And when we have supporting adults and we have our support system, but they are also investing in our children. And they talk about those times that they share and the moments that they share with these significant others and these supporting adults that come along and are investing in our children. And they remember this. They remember it all the way into their adulthood. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have a friend, and I've been friends with this individual since we were in fourth grade. And mind you, I'm like 42 years old, and we've been friends since we were in fourth grade. And our children are around each other all the time and everything. But I remember and observing my mom making an investment. And it wasn't something that her mom asked, because her mom worked at nights. And so there were a lot of times she was at home with her brother, but she knew our home to be a safe space for her. She can run there. If she felt unsafe, she can come there. She can eat there. She can play there. She was, she could use our stuff, and she is so connected now to our family. It's such a good feeling. And this is why I'm just so all in. Just if you see the facial expression I have, it's just a good feeling even to this moment, to remember all these things that I saw my mom do and invest in my friend. And she taught her things that she taught us, just girl things, taught us about taking care of ourselves and carrying ourselves in a certain way and dressing a certain way and putting on certain things and just things that would help us in the future. And she did not just do it for me, but she did it for my friend. And so I know, because there's times that we talk about this, my friend and we look back on these moments and we talk about how, she used to run to my house. But the wonderful thing is my mom invested in her. And this is how she knew my house to be a safe space. That till this day, she's included on all of our family group chats. When we're inviting and we're doing family things, she's just a part of us. And so even there's times where she might not respond as if she's a part of us, but we look at her and we respond to her as, why do you think that we would leave you out? Because my parents have invested in her. And those are the outcomes. When we invest in children that are not ours biologically, but the outcome is they see us. They see us as another guardian. They see us as a surrogate mother or father. They see us as a support system. They see us as a safe space. They see our home, and they see us as somebody that they can confide in for guidance and reassurance and for direction. And I know, just like I believe today, that you want that. You want that for your kids. You want them to be guided. You want them to be reassured. You want them to have people around them that are support systems for them as they go through life, as they charter their courses. And so why not be that for someone else's child? They might not have a support system that you have. They might not have the positive and safe space that you have in your home, but you can provide that for that individual, for that child that don't have it today. And so if you're doing it already, continue. I know sometimes it gets weary. I've been there so many times, and I know sometimes that we have to adjust our schedule and we have to find time, but it is not all in vain. Your work and your commitment for investing in other children's lives the great reward is at the end when you see them, you see what they turn out to be. I've seen it even with working in my secular job and taking the time out of my job to go to these children's recital that we're invited to. And now that I see them and they're graduating from high school and they're going to prom, I can take joy in that. And I can glory in that because I know that I was a part of that. I was a part of that success that I see that they're walking in now. And that is the reward that we have. It's not that we will have, all these accolades. We might not have a better car to drive in, a bigger house, but just the mere fact that we've made an difference and we've made an investment in the life of another child will be worth it all. So just remind yourself today that it's going to be worth it all, and encourage yourself and be encouraged today. And if you haven't already, make that investment in a life of another child today and not just your own. Don't forget at the end of this video to subscribe, and so you can be a part of this journey with me in making an investment in our children today for tomorrow. And also share this video with someone else that will give them hope and give them encouragement to do that and to make a difference in someone else's life today. Thank you and take care.